anymore, and that's okay.
It sounds like when people fuck my ass. Just fuck my ass one more time. And he's just
My dick is very dangerous. I had to register it as a lethal weapon.
permanently hog wild.
There's a booyah.
We got a riff going in one ear, we got a riff going in the other. There's no place to escape the riffing.
That's right. Anyone has seen me ever go truly full-on hog wild. I don't know that the world could handle it, I'll be honest.
Tell you that man is small in real life, but down in his pants he is larger than them all.
The world is not for me anymore, and that's okay.
It sounds like when people fuck my ass. Just fuck my ass one more time. And he's just
My dick is very dangerous. I had to register it as a lethal weapon.
permanently hog wild.
There's a booyah.
We got a riff going in one ear, we got a riff going in the other. There's no place to escape the riffing.
That's right. Anyone has seen me ever go truly full-on hog wild. I don't know that the world could handle it, I'll be honest.
Tell you that man is small in real life, but down in his pants he is larger than them all.
The world is not for me anymore, and that's okay.
It sounds like when people fuck my ass. Just fuck my ass one more time. And he's just
My dick is very dangerous. I had to register it as a lethal weapon.
permanently hog wild.
There's a booyah.
We got a riff going in one ear, we got a riff going in the other. There's no place to escape the riffing.
That's right. Anyone has seen me ever go truly full-on hog wild. I don't know that the world could handle it, I'll be honest.
Tell you that man is small in real life, but down in his pants he is larger than them all.
The world is not for me anymore, and that's okay.
It sounds like when people fuck my ass. Just fuck my ass one more time. And he's just
My dick is very dangerous. I had to register it as a lethal weapon.
permanently hog wild.
There's a booyah.
We got a riff going in one ear, we got a riff going in the other. There's no place to escape the riffing.
That's right. Anyone has seen me ever go truly full-on hog wild. I don't know that the world could handle it, I'll be honest.
Tell you that man is small in real life, but down in his pants he is larger than them all.
The world is not for me anymore, and that's okay.
It sounds like when people fuck my ass. Just fuck my ass one more time. And he's just
My dick is very dangerous. I had to register it as a lethal weapon.
permanently hog wild.
There's a booyah.
We got a riff going in one ear, we got a riff going in the other. There's no place to escape the riffing.
That's right. Anyone has seen me ever go truly full-on hog wild. I don't know that the world could handle it, I'll be honest.
Tell you that man is small in real life, but down in his pants he is larger than them all.
The world is not for me anymore, and that's okay.
It sounds like when people fuck my ass. Just fuck my ass one more time. And he's just
My dick is very dangerous. I had to register it as a lethal weapon.
permanently hog wild.
There's a booyah.
We got a riff going in one ear, we got a riff going in the other. There's no place to escape the riffing.
That's right.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa! We're back, baby.
We're fucking back.
We're back.
Back from the grave, as it were.
It's been a couple weeks now. We did a couple shows on the Instagrams, of course.
We did.
One of them was absolutely cursed. So we did an episode and a half on the Instagrams.
Just like the Lion King franchise.
The last one was a 0.5, and we promised we'd come back with a 1.5 show, which I didn't realize means we would skip the next number, but I guess that was 57.5. This is 59, baby.
This is 59! Yeah, we just did an 80-page giant.
That's right. That is right. But hopefully, producers, the stream going fine so far?
Yeah, no curse effect in the stream this time.
I don't see any curse.
Because we did, it's been 3 weeks since we've been in the HogQuarters.
It's been.
We're back, of course. Oh, we got a new fucking grinder here. We got a lot has changed. We got a new grinder. We got a new bong. We got a lot of fucking shit going on. But here's the thing. In the past 3 weeks, we did 1.5 episodes.
1.5.
We did one on Instagram. It was beautiful. Then, when I was in Gashville...
When you were in Gashville...
I think there was maybe a week between that, too.
Drowning in pussy in the streets of Gashville.
Drowning in Gashville. We tried to do a fucking episode. It was a 0.5 because it was so cursed. It wouldn't let us do fucking anything.
It was more
you were feeling down.
It was more like a pointless 5 because Zuckerberg was really fucking us over on that one.
I don't know if it was Zuckerberg or a fucking bewitchment that's been upon us.
I know, right?
But, stream seems to be going well per our producer.
Stream is going well per our producer.
I have to ask, how are you feeling? Because it's been a fucking tumultuous ride with your illness here.
I know,
we don't know if it's monkeypox. We don't know if it's COVID-19.
It might be the pox that's going around. I don't even know. I don't even know. Yeah, speaking of curses, there's been a real curse on my immune system lately, I tell you what. I had COVID for a week.
Right. We tried to get this message across on the 0.5.
We tried to get this message across. For those of you who did not watch the 0.5, yes, I had COVID for 5 days. Yes, I am COVID-free as of now. But some of the symptoms have still stuck around a little bit. And,
see, that's what's bizarre, is some of the symptoms are still there. We started a little late today because you're saying sunlight's still doing something to you?
Yeah, and honestly, Paige, I really wish, I'm glad that we could push back a little bit, but I really wish we could have started a little bit later. There's still...
Later? I mean, we've marketed the show for 50 plus episodes, Sundays at 6.
I mean,
what do you mean later?
All I'm saying is the windows are open and there's still light coming through, so... it's still a little too bright for my taste. I don't know why you have the plate of this shit out here right now. I mean,
the plate of, well, I know you're a big fan of Texas toast. I made your. I figured we hadn't been in the HogQuarters a while. I'd make some snacks. I made your favorite, a little Texas toast.
Well, Paige, I usually do love snacks, but I gotta say that Texas toast is really. Ow, what is that? Garlic?
Just touch it.
I think I'll pass on that.
You don't want? All right.
Well, I think I'll pass. It was a little hot when I touched it just now, and that smell of garlic is really just making me sick.
It's been out of the microwave for a couple minutes. That's Paige's famous Texas toast.
Paige, I do love your famous dishes, your sloppy joes, your famous steak medium rare. I love Paige's famous dishes, and I normally love your Texas toast, but I gotta tell you, right now, this toast right here, it makes me want to end everything. It makes me want to puke my guts out on the floor and then just put my head through a window.
Jesus fucking Christ. Well, it's there if you want it. Producer, if you like Texas toast, I don't know.
I just want to... I don't want it. I don't want it at all, and I wish you hadn't made it, so I'm just gonna...
Oh, this is tepid.
Hon, what the fuck are you doing?
It's tepid, right? That's not hot.
This is tepid.
Oh my god.
Hon.
It's good. This is Paige's famous.
Hon, what are you doing?
Paige is famous, that's right.
It's just... Toast was offered on the show. I'm just gonna have some.
We share a bed together. What are you doing?
It's for the show.
It's just Texas toast.
It's just Texas toast. What's the problem?
It's you know what I've been going through lately.
Yeah, I mean, you threw out my garlic powder, and that's okay.
I mean,
as long as we can talk about it and learn.
Oh, we can talk about it and learn. And what I've learned is that when I have an aversion to garlic, you don't really do anything about it. And now you're eating a fucking piece of toast and gonna have to go to bed,
brush my teeth.
smelling that, and feeling your hot, burning breath on me for hours.
Alright, well, Jesus fucking Christ. A little trouble in paradise, folks, but, you know.
Also,
this doesn't, I don't think this needs to be hashed out on YouTube Live, necessarily. On Twitch, on Twitter,
You're
on
right,
Facebook.
You're right. The issue, as far as I'm concerned, is dead. There's no use to bring this up on YouTube. What was the other thing you said?
Twitch, Twitter, Facebook.
All right.
You know.
And
it's like we're blasting in fucking Times Square and Dubai and fucking screens all over the world.
That's right, and YouTube dead. Speaking of producer notes, could you also just close the windows? The sunlight is really fucking me up. And
I think we need a little bit of sunlight for the show.
well, I'm just saying, I can't do sunlight, and I'm sorry to bring this up, folks. I don't really know what this is. It must be a new strain or something. I have just
give us the rundown, I guess, because I you know, it seems to be the only thing on your mind. So
Symptoms.
I was gonna get into what we did the past 3 weeks. How was your weekend? But run us through it.
Okay, let's hop on a little D soapbox for a second, and I'm just gonna give you a recap of how I've been feeling. Symptoms that the CDC says for COVID-19 are fucking stuffy throat, a brain fog, tightness in the chest, stuff like that. I've had all of those, and I have them no more. I'm negative. Symptoms that I've had that they won't tell you about. I've been sleeping a lot during the day and very active at night. I've been hungry for things that are kind of metallic in taste.
Metallic?
Yeah, specifically iron, specifically blood. And, yeah, whenever I try to pick up certain foods, like the pile of shit that you put on the table over here, it just, it burns my fingers, and I can't do it. I've had an aversion to certain foods, and I don't really know what happened, so, yeah. That's where I'm at right now.
Well, Jesus fucking Christ.
But how's your week? I don't want to bring you down.
Let's get into the weeks, I guess. I'm really at a loss here, because it's been 3 weeks. It's been a month.
You know,
and you're still feeling these feelings.
It might be long COVID. This might be what they're talking about.
That's true. These are unprecedented times, folks.
There's new strains. There might be a new strain of long COVID out there, and I don't know what it is.
Yeah. Well,
anyway, let me lay this to rest and say that the issue is dead for now. I don't want to cast a dark shadow over this episode. Paige, how was your week?
My week's been fine, you know. I popped up back to Richmond for Busky one last time.
Okay, beautiful.
2 more sold out the fuck shows.
Oh!
But I didn't host this time. This time, Lucy Benino hosted.
Oh, shit!
It's
Lucy
her room
Benino.
now. So keep supporting it, but I'm not going to plug it every month. But keep going. If you're in Richmond, have fun. It's always a good time.
You're passing the torch.
Passing the damn torch.
Passing the damn torch.
That's what I do, like the damn Special Olympics over here.
Paige,
Did they do a torch lighting ceremony at the Special Olympics?
I think they do.
They do?
Yeah.
Can we get B-roll of that?
Well, Paige, I know they do a torch lighting ceremony at the Special Olympics because you mark it on your calendar every year for wherever you have to go.
That's right.
You're the one that's there lighting it.
Yeah, that's right.
You are so special.
I'm always the special performer.
You are the special performer at the Special Olympics there.
Yeah. That is right.
That's exactly right.
All right.
That's exactly right.
Great.
Could you please get this shit off the table? I do not want it. Can you please just move it?
I guess.
Can you please just move it?
I guess I'll get it out of the way. I
you
really
please,
don't know.
I'm trying to be a good sport about this. Could you please just not have it on the table?
Try to do something nice.
I mean,
try to make some snacks.
I appreciate the gesture, but the gesture was a bad thing. So
right.
So yeah, thank you for. Anything else notable in your week other than Busky, which sounded like it went really well?
Busky was
It sounded like you really killed.
2 hot sets, 2 packed crowds.
Ah.
You know, I can't complain.
Did you get laid?
Did I get laid? No.
All right, well, 2 out of 3.
But they let me fuck the apples in the back.
Oh! Paige is churning the cider in Richmond, Virginia.
Yeah.
Oh!
I went right back to DC. That's why I didn't get laid, dude. I didn't have time for those fucking Richmond gutter trash.
No, nobody gets laid in Richmond.
Yeah, that's it.
Nobody has sex in Richmond, Virginia. They just pretend. They just sit around and hit poppers and they're like, oh, we're so edgy.
Yeah.
If you have sex in Richmond, Virginia, please drop it in the chat right now.
Virginia is for lovers. What are you talking about?
Virginia is for lovers, and I think it's people who love to not have sex.
Okay, yeah, that's true. Yeah, Virginia is for lovers of celibacy.
Virginia is for self-lovers.
No, listen, it's been 3 weeks. We can go popcorn, right?
We can go popcorn.
So,
all right.
I started my weekend off hot. Friday, 2 Busky shows.
2 Busky
Beautiful.
shows.
Rode up from DC. Then rode up from DC, went back, went to Hotbed, got drunk.
Ah! Sounds like you were going a little hog wild.
It was pretty hog wild.
Pretty hog wild.
Yeah.
Pretty fucking hot wild. Now, what is Hotbed? Is that
it's a new comedy club in DC.
Oh, okay.
I didn't go up, but I went and hung out.
All right.
Alex was there, post show.
All right. Hell yeah, dude. That rocks.
Yeah. All right. Popcorn.
Popcorn.
What do you got, Dee?
Well,
have you been able to muster up any energy at all to, to see the world?
I've been keeping indoors for the most part. The most I went outdoors was after our producer and I really hope you brush your teeth tonight, man. I can't stop thinking about that.
Sure, I'll brush my teeth.
Why would you eat that?
It's good. It's garlic.
It's Texas toast!
It's Texas toast.
It's Paige's famous.
Paige's famous Texas toast. That's right.
Also, by the way, like, you could just come in the door. Like, sometimes I'm in the bathroom or something. Like, I don't have to personally let you in every time.
I mean, I can't get in the house unless you let me in.
That's another new development. What is that all about?
All right.
I had to invite you over just so you do DP? We do it every fucking Sunday.
I mean, it's nice to be invited. And also, I physically can't get into the house unless you invite me.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know where it's coming from. It's just a thing. I've been saying. Like,
drop in the chat what you think may be wrong with D. Monkeypox, COVID.
I have been feeling really uncomfortable just coming over and walking through your door. And every time I look at that door and I try to do it, it's almost like a force is repelling me back. I can't do it. I've been really anxious lately. I have a little bit of that little bit of those shaky nerves that they got, but I just can't do it. You have to invite me in.
All right. Okay. Drop in the chat if you have any idea.
Drop in. I have no fucking idea.
Jesus fucking Christ. And drop a booyah.
Please, drop a booyah.
Of course.
Emphasis on the boo. And a little bit on the yah.
That is, I do like the emphasis on the boo more, yeah.
Anyway, I'm sorry to keep killing the vibe over here. I feel like I'm really sucking the life out of this episode.
You're fine. We're a little rusty. It's been 3 weeks.
It's been 3 weeks.
We only did 1.5 episodes.
Only did 1.5 episods
in the past 3 weeks.
But yes, my body has been a battleground for germs and white blood cells because I was sick, and the weirdest thing happened to me during that week.
Okay.
Popcorn. I got so little sleep, and one day I was just exhausted. And then I looked on the Instagram one day, and there was the weirdest fucking video.
I saw the thing on Instagram. What the fuck was that?
I don't know what that was. I don't remember posting that at all. I have no idea where that came from. Do you know where that came from?
What came from?
Well, you weren't there. I was at my house because you didn't invite me.
Did you see you follow HogQuarters on Instagram?
Yeah, no, I saw
assume
that.
every squealer.
You saw the reel that popped up, right?
Yeah.
It's the weirdest thing. If you haven't seen it already.
It was you.
I don't remember posting it.
Watch it and say it's not. It's not me.
I don't remember posting it. But I'm just gonna say, for those of you who haven't seen it, go to Instagram.gov/HogQuarters and look this up. On there's a reel that popped up out of nowhere. It's about 3 minutes long, and it's just a ground shot of a twin mattress, and then like a desk and a little window. And I'm not saying who it is. But there's a person that kind of looks like me in that video who just gets up out of nowhere, rises, as though from the dead, out of bed, walks over to a window, and then walks back.
My question is, you're saying you're not saying it's you. Who else would it be?
I mean, yes.
Me, you, Samantha. That's who has the password.
I mean,
who's posted on HogQuarters?
We are all admins, and I know that it does say that I posted the video, but I have no recollection of posting that video. But I woke up tired as hell the next day.
You gotta get your house in order, D. I'll be honest. I love doing the show with you, but something's going on with you, and I don't understand it, but yeah, you gotta figure it out.
I've been having a rough period lately. It's been very difficult. Ever since I got very sick. So here we go.
I mean, I guess I can't get mad at an illness, but
you're
freaking out about Texas toast. I don't really know what to say.
Paige, I know it's famous, but right now it's infamous for me. I cannot. Could you actually just move it? I can still smell it over here.
You want me to fucking?
Can you please just move it?
My god,
dude.
Oh my fucking god.
Can you please just move the toast?
Dee's soapbox. I'm going to the kitchen. Dee's soapbox.
Okay, well, when you eat garlic, it's important to keep track of your oral hygiene because it really does leave a trail. When you eat garlic. You haven't had any because I can't smell it on you. But for some people, when they eat garlic, it really does linger a lot longer than they think it does.
I feel like I always have trace amounts of garlic on my body at some point. Yeah.
You have trace? What are you worried about? Are you trying to repel something, Paige?
I'm not trying to repel anything. I'm just saying I only eat fucking trash. You know what I mean?
You're on the Wario diet.
Most things I have, there's probably some garlic in there.
Oh!
Some garlic knots. Some pizza, some chicken wings,
some garlic dicks,
some garlic dicks,
some garlic balls, some garlic assholes.
Yeah, that's right.
Some garlic cocks, some garlic semen.
Garlic semen, yeah.
Dude, do you think in Italy, everybody's semen over there just kind of tastes like rosemary Italian seasoning and a little bit of garlic?
I hope so. Yeah, a little basil.
It's like,
they say you are what you eat.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Spray me with that marinara, Daddy.
Yeah, a little white sauce.
But anyway, other than that, my week was fine. I recovered from COVID. We went to New Hampshire, played a fun little thing called Barn Party. It was a really chill environment. Lisa had a hot set. I shredded guitar so hard that my knuckles were bleeding by the end of it.
Wow.
So you could say I went hog wild.
That's very hog wild. Yeah.
That was the first night. Second night, our
This
producer,
is what? Last week? 2 weeks ago?
This is 2 weeks ago at this point.
A weekend? It's a week ago.
Yeah.
I've lost track of all time. I'm like, if I don't say a story immediately, I'm like, yeah, that was 3 months ago. I don't know.
I know, right? I feel like time just doesn't apply to me anymore because I just haven't been living as much as I usually do. But yeah.
What a strange thing to say to you.
I know, right? It's almost like I'm not myself. But anyway, we went up to New Hampshire a couple weeks ago. Lisa played an incredible set. We met a lot of really cool people. It was just this chill thing in the woods. There were people just walking around. People had drinks that they would share just around. People could swim in like this little pond that was there. There were dinners served every night, which were really yummy. One was chili the first night. There was other stuff. And then Samantha, our producer, who really should do something about her breath because it really is bothering me.
I'm flossing.
You could just flossing's not.
Yeah, she's flossing.
You could just brush your teeth right now.
Oh my god. Stay on track. I gotta keep you on track.
You gotta keep going.
This is unreal. It's a live show.
There was no garlic at this thing.
What are you doing? You're fucking talking.
I'm just saying.
The meals were good. And we played it, and Samantha, please. What are you doing? It's a fucking live show.
I'm just saying.
Tell the story, Dee. What are you?
Hey,
you're so spacey.
I don't tell you how to live your life.
Oh my god! Punch, baby. What are you doing?
All right. Let me just go back to it. Our producer, Samantha.
It seems like you're in a different in a different hemisphere. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know, dude. I'm not all there right now.
Something is, yeah.
Maybe it is that brain fog from that long COVID.
Yeah.
You know,
that is true. They do say the COVID gives you a brain fog.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, though. I am thirsty as hell right now. I could really go for something refreshing, and it's not water. I tell you what.
What do you have, a Baja Blast? What do you need?
It's more like a Code Red.
We got the corner store. Hey, listen, we got about 30 minutes left.
All right, so I'll make it quick.
No, I'm just saying we got about 30 minutes left. We'll get you something to drink. Just
okay. It better be.
I mean, please, if you can just power through the haze, power through the garlic. I'm sorry about the Texas toast, but I'm really trying to get a show out here.
So we played this thing in New Hampshire. It was called Barn Party, and Samantha Paige, who has garlic breath, did a solo set as her DJ thing, Sentimentality Mode. And it was a hot fucking set. There was a lot of fun. We did a lot of MDA that night.
Okay, we're getting hog wild.
We did. It was a raucous night. I have never felt more alive at night than I did in the woods in New Hampshire. And I have to say, it really fucked me over because I did a lot of sass, did a little bit of ketamine, a bump of mushrooms. And by the time of the night,
bump of mushrooms?
Dude,
yeah.
I was so excited. I had so much energy. I was just like, oh my god, hey, how's it going? I love you all. I love you so much. I have so much energy right now.
Of course,
and I was just running back and forth, just like between like parts of the camp and just like going back and forth. There were like temporary tattoos that we like stuck a bunch of on someone while they were there.
Just someone random?
Yeah, just someone random.
I put a bunch on my face.
We found ourselves in a bus at one point because there was a theater group that drove up in a big bus, like a school bus. and that was what they were staying in.
Okay.
They were just like
That
jamming
rules.
out in the back. Yeah.
I do like that. It's like the Magic School Bus.
It was!
Everyone's on psychedelics and just
Yeah,
fucking,
dude. We hopped on the bus. There were people doing coke on the bus.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just
a damn
like-
party bus.
Yeah, it's a damn party bus.
It's a jambulance.
It was a jambulance. There were people with a guitar, and we took the guitar and did a whole group song there on the bus.
that rules.
After that, we jumped off. There was a trampoline, and me and our producer, we hopped on that trampoline and realized how much time had passed because the sun was coming up.
Oh.
And at that point, I was like, we gotta get some cover.
Right.
So we ran back to the pond. I really just cannot do sunlight.
I've seen you walking around with the veil and everything. You're you're covering your entire face like you're Michael Jackson.
Dude, I have to take an umbrella everywhere I go just to give me some shade because I cannot. The sunlight fucking burns.
I mean,
maybe
Jesus
it's
fucking
climate
Christ.
change.
Could be climate.
Maybe it's climate change.
It has been a hot summer. Of course, we're in the hog days of summer.
This is the hog days of summer, and this is probably the coolest summer of the rest of our lives. But yeah, I've had to carry a fucking umbrella everywhere I go because the minute that sun hits my skin, it just
Jesus. Well, that you got hog wild there.
Got hog wild.
You were talking about the haze, but you got the blood flowing for a second there. You were
Yeah.
fucking rattling off interesting shit. School bus, cocaine, fucking MDMA.
You know, it's the weirdest.
The blood was flowing.
I know, right? The
It
blood.
seems like that's what's been missing with you.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, the blood was flowing, and it is kind of funny. When I busted my knuckles open when I was playing, it was the weirdest thing. I thought I would bleed. It didn't scab over at all for like 3 days, and it's only now just getting better.
Jesus, can you develop hemophilia? Is that possible, or is it genetic?
So we went to the pond in New Hampshire, and
I'm asking you.
I think it's genetic unless you try harder.
Okay.
That might be a new symptom. That might be a new
Or to
symptom.
try harder. Yeah.
If you don't get hemophilia,
If your blood won't clot, just try fucking harder.
no, it's just somebody who's just like, yeah, I didn't get hemophilia from my parents. I had to work for it. I had to pull myself up by my own veins and arteries.
Yeah, how do you not die immediately with hemophilia?
I think you just never bleed.
How? How do you never bleed?
You have to be like one of those bubble kids.
Yeah. That'd be pretty cool to be a bubble kid.
Dude, I think
You might need to be a bubble kid.
I mean, all right. Are you calling me a snowflake? Is this what this is?
I sort of am calling you a snowflake.
You think I'm being too tender?
Yes.
You think I want?
I do.
To have to.
This is
to
gonna
be
turn
invited?
into fucking. This is gonna turn into a fucking like Anthony Cumia show. You know what I mean?
This really
I'm
is.
trying to remember the Compound Media. Yeah, this is gonna turn into some
This
compound.
is gonna turn into a real O&A
Yeah.
situation where people make whole compilations of DP without D.
It's
It's just P Sundays at 6.
yeah.
But yeah,
The D stands for deleted.
Go! I am really going through my broken gimmick right now. I gotta say. But yeah, we were in New Hampshire. We were on the water, and as the sun was coming up, to cap off this very hog wild story,
Yeah.
it was so beautiful. We were having a very tender moment together on the pier, and then I sat up to get a better look at God's beautiful creation, and I just threw up into the water. And we were still rolling because the first thing that Samantha said when she saw that was, "Whoa, the oil looks really beautiful as it floats out in the pond water."
It did look really
And it did. It looked very beautiful. It was a nice little setting. And then that was at sunrise, mind you. And I kept vomiting like clockwork until late afternoon, and then vomited so much that I burned my throat very badly, and it still burns right now.
Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god.
Also, speaking of,
I mean, we've like chronicled puke stories on this show. Puke stories are always hog wild. That is you're fucking spewing slop. When you fucking puke. It's literally slop.
it's
fucking
literally slop.
firing out.
Oh, there was food in there. I'm gonna tell you.
So that's
There was
very
dinner.
hog wild.
Yeah, very very hog wild.
Yeah, you
Also-
said the food was good. You got to taste it twice.
Also, speaking of sunlight, could we please shut that other window, please? Could we please?
That's really too much for you.
I'm not trying to make a scene.
No, I know you're not. I know you're
Could we
not.
please just shut the window? Could we please just shut the window?
All right, folks.
Okay, thank you.
Set's gonna be dark from now on. Hope it's not too much for you.
But anyway, that's what I did 2 weeks ago.
That's extremely hog wild. Let me think. Was 2 weeks ago in Nashville for me? I think it might have been 3 weeks ago. But I got some hog wild shit from Nashville.
Oh, give us some hog wild shit!
Now that I'm thinking about it.
It's been a while since we hashed out some hog wild shit.
Well, listen. Oftentimes, it's like you're going through the motions and you're fucking getting trashed every night and you're fucking spewing all over the ground.
You're getting trashed every night. You're spewing on the ground.
Yeah.
There's a guy named B. Collins who has his mouth on your neck. You know,
Wait, what are you talking about there?
Oh, I think I figured out who gave me COVID.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we were at an event, because you remember I was sick.
Uh-huh.
We were at some kind of event. It was this club or something like that. I think it was called Void, maybe.
Okay.
And we were dancing, and it was really nice. And I remember at one point I was dancing, and this kind of like this scene kid, this kind of like guy, kind of like goth aesthetic or whatever,
Okay.
came up to dance with me, and he started getting a little flirty, and I was like, okay, this might be the night that
Okay.
Mama has some fun.
Right.
And then the next thing
You might get sucked off.
I might get.
We're all just looking to get sunked off.
I got sucked, but it wasn't off. I tell you what.
What does that mean?
But yeah, he lured me into a darker part of the club.
Okay.
And then he leaned in. I thought he was going to give me a little peck, but I think he's a little kinky because he gave me a nice fat bite on my neck.
He bit you?
Yeah, he bit me. He bit me hard.
Jesus.
And then the next day
that sucks, dude.
I know, right?
I mean, I've had like, you're making out with a girl and just bites too hard.
Yeah.
Like, this is like ripping on your lip. It's like, what are you doing?
I know.
He bit your neck?
If you're not ripping the lip off, you're doing it wrong.
Not even like in a bet. This guy just bit your neck.
Hey, just bit my neck.
Fucking Jesus.
And I was like, what the hell, man? And then he was just like, ugh. I'm just trying to live my life. And then he ran away.
What a fucking weirdo, dude.
I know, right? And
Well,
then I was sick the next day. So
okay. Yeah, that does sound like how you got COVID.
Barney.
Jesus Christ.
Barney, who was dancing with me at Void, please stay home because you don't know how many people you are ruining the lives of.
Yeah, fuck you, Barney.
Fuck you, Barney.
You can't just fucking bite people's necks.
You
Fuck
can't just
off.
bite people's necks.
Anyway,
so you were going hog wild.
Yeah, we were doing popcorn. You did get 2 stories, but that's all right. No, listen.
I'm not trying to monopolize it here. I know I've been taking up a lot of the episode.
No, listen. We're trying to get to the bottom of what's going on. I'm glad you at least know kind of where your problem.
I figured it out.
And here's what I'm saying. I was just giving you shit. But we're also figuring out slowly how to map out the time passed. You know what I mean?
We are trying to figure out time has passed.
It's not a clear linear line. It's kind of like time.
Mm. You also don't mind if I move over the smell from that fucking garlic.
Nah, do what you need to do.
But anyway,
it's in the kitchen now.
Anyway, Gashville. All my Gashvilles live in Nashville.
Yeah, so I mean, but what I'm saying is business as usual. A lot of the times you're fucking spewing all over the street, you're getting trashed, but nothing notable happens.
Nothing notable happens.
You know what I mean? So
you're getting bitten in the neck. Nothing notable
That's
happens.
notable. I'm glad you shared that. That's hog wild. That's notable.
Oh, really? I get bitten in the neck all the time.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
Anyway, continue.
I'm saying,
Going through the motions.
I was in Nashville. It was basically a 5-day bender the whole time.
Oh!
But my point being, we don't report every single time we get fucking trashed because it's not always, even though you're going hog wild, it's not always hog wild.
That
You know
is
what I mean?
true.
It's like,
That
you
is
don't
true.
get to fucking share every little thing.
You don't gotta do it. You gotta just pick the diamonds in the rough.
That's right.
So Paige, give us those diamonds.
Well, I got a couple little nugs here. So we did a myriad of different things. We were like staying at like this house show venue, right?
Okay.
It was like everyone in Nashville is trying to do fucking music. It's like it's fucking every bartender is like pissed off at you because they are wanting to pursue music. It's crazy. The music starts at 10 a.m. there and goes to fucking 3, 4 a.m.
Oh
like,
my god, dude, that's insane.
Yeah, 24/7. It's crazy.
Music around the clock.
But we were there for long enough that we did we did the touristy shit one night, right?
Okay.
So we went down on Broadway. That's like that's
Okay.
like the one strip, and it's like kind of crazy because it's like a Vegas-esque strip,
Okay.
but it's just literally one line. It's like a crazy fucking street, like fucking hundreds, if not thousands of people, like flooding bars and shit.
Okay.
All the bars are like 3 or 4 stories, and every story has music going.
Dude.
Yeah.
This
yeah.
place is saturated with music.
It's fucking crazy. It's Music City, baby.
Yeah.
That's what literally.
It's like the Skid Row of music. Is what you're saying.
Yeah, that's right. But I'm saying it's crazy because it's literally one line.
Okay.
It's like start of the street, end of the street. You can see the end of it, and then the rest of it is like big city, but just not like neon lights and shit. It's like nothing else is like that.
Okay.
This
This is wild, dude.
Anyway, I mean, so nothing really that hog wild happened when we were doing that.
Okay.
But we were downtown. It was crazy, right?
Yeah.
When we were pre-gaming, we were like drinking Everclear and just going fucking wild, like just drinking a bunch of fucking crazy different shit. The only reason I bring this night up is because there's one little hog wild. This is just a nugget. This is just the tip.
It's just the tip.
Of Paige's full.
Yeah, don't cover
12.
your mouth. Yeah.
Add the garlic.
We won't do Texas toast
The
again.
garlic is still just
Jesus
bothering me.
Christ.
But keep going. You gave us just the tip.
Yeah, well, no. So this story, like I said, not one of the notable drinking nights.
Okay.
But there's a little nugget here, right?
Okay. Beautiful.
When we were in Alex's buddy's like apartment, this is where we were staying. But his buddy is like works in the music industry, so like has this like nice place near Broadway, right?
Okay.
So we were pre-gaming at his place, right?
Yeah.
Dude, we were taking the elevator like down to like the lobby of his apartment building.
Yeah.
And there was this sign that said it was like pool party, like free, like drinks, food, like what, like, and then it said DJ'd by DJ 1L, right? It's like, all right, cool. So Alex looks at it. We're like kind of drunk, whatever.
Yeah.
And Alex goes, "Oh my fucking god, DJ 1L! I love DJ. Like fuck yes!" Like starts like fucking really like hamming it up.
Oh my god. Dude.
And we leave the elevator. We get out of the elevator, and Alex's buddy Nathan's like, "Yeah, you know, like that other guy in the elevator, that was DJ 1L."
Oh shit, dude!
He was in the elevator with us.
Dude!
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Was he happy that he got at least some compliments?
No, dude, it was so obvious that Alex was being a sarcastic fucking
dude.
cunt.
Oh, that hurt.
Yeah, just like
that
acting.
fucking hurts.
Because if he's a big fan, he would have said like, "Hey man, what's up?" Like,
right,
I'm a fan. He would have known who he was.
Dude, that is hilarious. Oh my god. Just a fucking smack in the face. That is so fucking funny.
Yeah. That was pretty hog wild.
Alright, did you run into DJ 1L anywhere else?
We didn't run into him again.
Alright.
No. Then we just went to Broadway and like, it was fun, but it was pretty uneventful.
Okay.
That night.
So that's a nugget.
That's a nugget. Hey, listen.
Is there another nugget? Could we get a 6-piece?
Well, do you want to do popcorn? Do you have anything to share before we jump into the second Nashville?
I've monopolized a lot of this episode already. How about you give us another one to offset my little thing?
All right. Well, I got another Nashville nugget. This one's like
another Nashville nug.
The other one's maybe funnier, but this one is more like the entire vibe is like hog wild.
Okay.
Dude. So Friday night we went to Broadway, right?
Right, yeah.
Saturday night, not a lot of plans, right? But like I said, we're staying at this place. Amazing place. 9 acres. We had like a fire one night. Just like fucking unreal. We were able to do whatever we want. Like huge like house, like fucking 20 minutes outside of Nashville.
Okay.
Unreal. Like I couldn't believe the setup Alex's buddy had.
That sounds beautiful.
They had like a fucking garage where they would like practice. It was like a sound studio.
Oh, dude.
But they would open the garage and it's like a house show venue. So like,
okay.
And they had room for like, if like they had a big show, hundreds of people to show up, right?
Dude.
So Saturday, that's where we're staying. Like that's just where we're staying.
Okay. The perfect place for something hog wild to take place.
Right.
A house show venue.
Right. So Saturday, there's not much going on,
Okay.
right? There's they tell us that there's a pool party during the day they know of.
Okay.
So it's like, well, okay, we'll go hang out at the pool party during the day, a little day drink, right?
Right, yeah.
Saturday night, there's a house show that's just happening there,
Okay.
but they're not like involved with it, right?
Right,
They're
yeah.
just kind of like, yeah, we rent out the space sometimes, they're using it, whatever.
Right, yeah.
Right? So we're having a beautiful fucking day. We go to the pool party. It's fun. Like the pool, it's Nashville, so there's fucking music everywhere, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the pool party's also a house show. You know, people.
Yeah.
There's bands. We're just drinking, day drinking. Beautiful Nashville heat. Great, right?
Right, yeah.
While and I'm not gonna say any names.
I can still smell that fucking I'm trying to be nice about it, but I can still smell that fucking garlic. We have it's fine. Just continue. House show venue.
Can I get you some nose plugs? I don't know what to do with this.
I'm just gonna plug my nose on my own, and then if you could just keep going, I'll just breathe through my mouth.
Yeah.
But anyway, you're at this house show. It sounds like a kickin' party was already going on.
Pool party was fun, right?
Pool party is fun.
Pool party's fun.
Music that's played at the pool party.
There's music. It's a great vibe, right?
A lot of hot people to check out.
Nashville hot. A lot of Nashville hotties. That was the running bit I did all weekend. Anytime anyone said anything was hot, I just said Nashville hot.
Oh!
It's Nashville hot.
Your food comes out from its waiter. It's like, careful, it's hot. Nashville hot.
Dude, yeah, and we went to a Nashville hot place.
So I guess a 5 alarm is more of a 3 alarm. Okay, so you went to a Nashville hot place.
Well, this is just a little aside.
Okay.
We went to one that was great, great fucking Nashville hot chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
100 years old. The place had been there for over 100 years.
Oh!
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. I think my friend at the rave was actually telling me about that.
I mean, you know.
Yeah, he's been around a while.
Yeah, okay, yeah. He's from Nashville?
He did say something about being from Nashville. And he said the chicken sandwich was really good. But
wow.
Anyway, continue. That's not
he's not. He can't be 100 years old. You said he was like. Okay.
Well, so the chicken sandwich was really good. It was Nashville hot.
That was just an aside because I thought 100 years old.
It was a nug of a nug.
Yeah, it was an inception of a nugget.
It was a kernel of a nugget that would blossom into a full chicken.
That is right.
All right, so Nashville hot.
Anyway, I'm just trying to set up. So we're at this fucking pool party
with ugly people.
No, gorgeous people.
Okay.
Nashville hot. What are you talking about?
Nashville hot.
Full of Nashville hotties.
Full of Nashville hotties.
Yeah. But something starts happening during the pool party. Our buddy that we're staying with, right? He starts getting texts from the people who are setting up for the show.
Okay.
Asking questions. Yo, where's this? Where's this? And he's like, you know. he's like, I'm not there. I may not be there, when the show starts.
Yeah.
And he says that they're kind of getting annoyed.
Uh-oh.
Over text. So it's like, okay, weird, right?
Yeah.
So anyway, we leave the pool party, we get back to his place, and dude, it's just it's perfect vibes, dude. We're passing around a blunt, we're getting high. They're setting up the house show, no problem, right?
Right. Yeah.
It's fucking beautiful vibes. We're watching the rehearsal, that new Nathan Fielder show.
Okay.
We're all just high, day drunk. It's the best vibe.
Well, what if you did plan out everything in your life?
Yeah.
What if you could anticipate every interaction?
It felt like we were in the rehearsal. And it really did. We could have used rehearsal.
Now, what happens if you plan for an outcome where you do end up going hog wild? I tried to walk Paige through the process of what would happen at this Nashville hot pool party. What if the girl rejected him when he whipped his penis out in front of everybody there?
Oh, I do. I'm known to do that.
Okay, it sounds like things are starting to heat up a little bit. There's a little tension.
Well, no, it's just perfect, right? We leave the pool party, we're high, we're watching Nathan Fielder. It had just dropped. We were so just on cloud 9, right?
Now, were the bands still trying to load in at this point?
Bands are loading up, right? So we're in this little side room. It's a big place, so it's big house, right?
Right, yeah.
Studio's here. We're in this room on the other side of the house.
Okay.
There's house. Okay.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So we're vibing. It's beautiful, dude. The fucking the guy running the show. He opens the door, and the guy who runs the house is like, "Hey man, what's up?" And he goes, "Is this a fucking joke to you?"
What?
And he's like, "What are you talking about?" And he's just like, "I fucking busted my ass. I released an album yesterday. I'm trying to set up this show, and nobody's fucking helping me." Dude, he starts just screaming. He's like, "No one's fucking helping me." And then the guy that runs the house just starts going, "Well, you know what? Get the fuck out of my house. The show's off." No! And they just start screaming at each other.
No!
we're all having a fucking perfect vibe, and it just all of a sudden the parents just start fighting in front of everyone.
Dude, that is insane.
Yeah, and
so he canceled the show?
Well, they were yelling at each other. Eventually, it was the determination was, because he's not the only guy that lives there.
Okay.
There's him and a couple other people that they're all in bands. They all run it as a house show.
Right.
Whatever. Eventually, the decision became that it's too late to cancel the show. but just keep them separate all night. And we went hog wild in our own right. We did Molly that night as well, actually. We went hog wild in our own right. But dude, like literally, like so I mean, like they like thinks it's smoothed over, and then like he goes out there to be like, hey man, like the show's not canceled, and like the guy starts like fucking yelling immediately again, and they just like keep fucking yelling. So it was basically like, all right, just stay separate.
Yo.
But just isn't that an insane situation?
That
like so hog wild.
That sounds like the best night of your life.
I mean, it was a fun night, yeah.
Yeah.
We still had a good ass night. But dude, like, just, like, literally how the vibe switched from, like, immediately.
Yeah.
Just like, hey man, what's up? Is this a fucking joke to you? It's like, hold on. Are we fighting now? Okay.
Okay. Now I gotta ask, how was the band that made us think about it? Were they any good?
Yeah, it was a weird show. It was like, so like some of it was like kind of like I don't even know what you call it, like ICP, like rap rock type shit.
Okay, hell yeah, dude.
But then like by the end, like later in the show, it was like a long ass show. It was like jazz fusion and shit. So it was
shit!
Like,
all right.
I liked the stuff at the end. I wasn't. It just wasn't my cup of tea at the beginning, is what I'll say. To remain diplomatic, it wasn't my cup of tea.
I gotcha.
But also like because like the guy he was yelling at was like our friend, like. We also didn't fuck with a whole lot of the show. You know what I mean? Like, I went out and watched a little bit of the jazz fusion shit, but, you know.
No, I feel that.
I was like, we'll just hang with our boy, dude.
Yeah, especially after he was coming in hot.
Dude, Nashville hot.
Nashville hot.
He was coming in Nashville hot.
He was coming in Nashville hot. He was being a real asshole, but he looked great doing it.
That's right.
Well, damn, dude, that sounds like a wild 5... That sounds like a wild 5 days that you got right there. I think that was...
Pretty hog wild.
Yeah.
I thought those were hog wild moments worth sharing.
Hell yeah, some hog wild memories that you can tuck away in your scrapbook.
That's right.
Little camera roll.
That's right.
Beautiful. Well, that sounds absolutely wonderful.
You got anything from the past 3 weeks? Because it's popcorn, of course.
Well, I guess the most recent thing is a couple friends of ours yesterday. We weren't planning on doing this at all. But one of our friends hit us up and was just like, hey, I'm going to this film festival in New York City tomorrow.
Okay.
I'll get the tickets and everything. You don't have to worry about that. If you just want to come along, then, you know, we can hang out and we'll just watch some fucking movies from Hong Kong directors for most of the day. So we went up to New York City yesterday and had a really great time. We had dim sum in Chinatown. Saw some really fucking fun movies. One was called like Kung Fu Hustle, I think.
Mm-hmm. You'd like Kung Fu Hustle?
I feel like I've heard of that.
Yeah, you'd like that.
Dude, it's a really fun movie. It's just a lot of like very quick, like ridiculous jokes that happen one after the other, and it's kind of just like this thing where
you're gonna sound like fucking Bane on this recording, by the way.
All right, well, I have been born in darkness lately, apparently, molded by it. Here, let me see if this makes it a little bit better.
Okay, so yeah, we went to New York City. We got dim sum, and we saw a movie called Kung Fu Hustle, directed by Stephen Chow, I think. Was that his name?
Yeah, Kung Fu Hustle.
Yeah. Hong Kong director. I can still smell the garlic, dude. I really don't like it. Could you please move the plate any further?
No.
Where'd you put it?
It's in the kitchen.
Oh
I mean,
my God.
outside is the other place I could put it.
So we were in New York City, and we saw a bunch of really good... I'll just power through it. How much time do we have left?
Like 10 minutes. 13 maybe. 12.
So we saw some really great movies.
Come on,
we
be a
saw Kung
professional.
Fu Hustle. We saw Kung Fu Hustle, directed by Stephen Chow. Really fun movie. It was very ridiculous. Just all over the place. A lot of like fun, like fighting styles, and we learned that there was like a fun fact about the movie was 3 of the people who were doing a lot of like the heavy hitting stunts for a good portion of the movie are actually like grandmasters in martial arts.
Oh, cool.
They're still practicing today.
That's a good grandmaster to be.
Yeah.
Martial arts? Cool. Yeah.
I think we've successfully just isolated all of our Georgia audience right there. That reminds me of, this is a sidebar, it didn't happen recently, but one time I was wearing a shirt that said Grandmasters on it. It had just like a little USA thing, and then there was a little, like hole-in-one cup.
Right.
Where some place in Georgia is or whatever.
Okay.
And I was walking down the street, and this dude was walking his dog, and he stopped while walking his dog, and then he was just like, "You wouldn't happen to be from Georgia, would you?" And I was like, "No, why?" I didn't know that the shirt was a golf thing.
Right.
And he was just like, "Well, I saw your shirt, and I thought that, you know, you'd be from Georgia." And I was like, "No, I'm from Waynesboro." And he was like, "Georgia?" And I was like, "No, Waynesboro, Virginia." He's just like, "Okay, well, where I'm from, we take that shirt seriously." And I'm like, "Okay,
what does that mean?
You take a golf shirt seriously?"
We take it seriously? Go fuck yourself. Dude, people getting like weird about like shirts are strange.
Yeah.
I had a because you're saying he assumed he was from there.
Yeah.
I was hanging out a couple weeks ago in DC.
Yeah.
With I think July 4th. I think we talked about July 4th.
La Freedom Cream, baby.
That's right. That weekend, right?
That weekend.
I was hanging out with Alex and Alex's buddy Mancuso.
Yeah.
Right? And
Mancuso.
Mancuso rules.
The captain, as it were.
The captain. That's right. He was wearing a shirt that said like Jersey Shore or some shit on it.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And he's from Jersey, but he's like not from there.
Okay.
So we're walking around and this girl goes, "Oh my gosh, are you from the Jersey Shore?" Right? and he goes, "Yeah." He's like, "Well, I'm like from like 20 minutes away, right?"
Yeah.
And she goes, "Oh, I just assumed you'd be from there wearing the shirt." It's like, what does that mean? He can't visit it and buy a shirt he likes?
Right?
You have to be from there to wear the shirt?
I know, right? That's so ridiculous.
It's like, what are you talking about?
I mean, you're wearing an AC/DC shirt, AC/DC hat. That I don't just assume that you'll be back in black anytime soon.
I probably will be back in black. Next week, I'll probably be wearing all black.
I tell you, this long COVID brain fog may really be fucking up in my head. It's like I'm in a whole nother place right now.
I thought you were going to say you don't assume I'm from Australia.
How?
They're Australian boys.
Because you like to go down under?
Yeah. That's an Australian kiss, dude.
Because you like to suck the dick too hard?
Down under. Alright.
Well, damn, dude.
Good sidebar. What were you saying?
Good sidebar. Anyway, I'm just saying.
You had a story queued up.
Yeah, we were
in the fucking chamber.
All I'm saying is yesterday, we were in New York City. We were not planning to go to New York City. We saw some really good movies by directors from Hong Kong.
I like that.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and we walked around. We went to this cool little bar that had pinball cabinets, like, all along the walls.
Yeah.
So, like Williamsburg or something like that. It was really cool. And we learned that night that the friend who had brought us to the film festival and had gotten our tickets is also a pinball wizard.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Deaf, Dumb, and Blind?
Not that part of Pinball Wizard, but sure plays a mean pinball is what I was getting at.
Wow. That's impressive.
She has all of her senses.
It's less impressive than being deaf, dumb, and blind. And playing a mean pinball. That's very impressive.
Dude, I forgot. Isn't there like somebody who has a joke about like somebody calling somebody a pinball wizard to like try to get at it that they're disabled or something like that?
No, I mean, it may be a joke. I'm not saying no, it's not a joke. But I've never heard it.
Okay.
I don't know who would do that bit.
All right. Well, I guess I'm the one who started it, and I'm very sorry that I started it.
It's your bit.
It's my bit.
You can do it on Popper's Comedy Club.
It's my bit. I can do it on Popper's Comedy Club, and I can take to Twitter afterwards to apologize for it when I get canceled.
Also, wait, and quick bad news, I did buy some more poppers for Popper's Comedy Club, but they are garlic flavored.
Oh, garlic poppers.
You really just have no tact lately, do you?
That sounds like a great appetizer.
Garlic poppers?
Garlic poppers?
I think that sounds like the worst appetizer you could possibly get. I mean, it sounds disgusting to me.
Well, we know that COVID does take your taste away, so...
Now, you know what sounds really good to me is some steak bites.
Okay.
Extra rare.
Extra rare.
In fact, blue, I would say.
You eat your steak blue?
I've been... You know, I didn't used to. I used to eat it very well done.
Dude, blue steak is basically raw. That's crazy.
I know.
That's like... Blue steak is literally like eating raw meat, like with the blood and everything.
It's almost... You know, it's the closest you can get to devouring something. Well, it's a lot.
Right, to just killing an animal and straight up eating the meat.
I know, right?
And that's how you... And that's how you, Dee Williams, likes it.
That's how I, Dee Williams, like my steak.
Jesus. Fucking Christ. Well, listen, we are getting close to wrapping up here. I want to wrap up.
Is it dark yet? I can still feel it.
It's getting there. The show will be over right as you're most powerful.
Right as
You seem to really do get a kick in the ass.
I really do.
It gets dark.
You know, I'm starting to get my second wind over here.
It might have to be going DP Sundays at 8 or something. Hopefully
DP sunsets at 6.
Yeah, the winter's coming. We'll be fine once winter.
I'll get my rebound there.
I want to finish the show up before this.
Okay.
So we can see it.
Let's finish the show.
But also, I mean, well, this is completely out of left field. But I want to talk about this because it'd be funny.
Let's bring it up.
Fucking, tonight is the last match of Ric Flair.
Last match of Ric Flair.
Yeah. Do you know where are you going?
I cannot do this garlic anymore.
You're going off frame.
It's fucking everywhere. I can't fucking do this.
I kind of want to see what this looks like on the monitor here.
But she's still in frame.
Dude.
Okay, yeah, no, that looks pretty funny. Yeah.
Okay, so you were saying Ric Flair is retiring?
No, listen, this is really funny to me as a topic, right? So they're doing. I've seen Ric Flair over the past 15, 20 years have last match after last match after last match because he just fucking mismanages the shit out of his money, and every time it gets less and less prestigious. Like the first one was like WrestleMania 24. He puts his fucking career on the line against Shawn Michaels. It's like as fucking like high profile. Like he's a legend. This is where this match belongs as it can get. Beautiful, and it was perfect. The match was so good, and then he runs out of money and like. 7 or 8 years he's in fucking later he's in TNA.
Dude,
yeah.
Speaking of rising from the dead on multiple occasions.
I know, yeah. What do you mean speaking of? Who else was?
Yeah, what do you mean?
Well, I mean we know you
it's
did.
Just a figure.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Jesus didn't drink blood, but okay.
Drink Jesus' blood.
Well, yeah, we all drank his.
Jesus is the blood.
Jesus is the blood and the
Okay.
wine.
I think we should put a stake in this topic right now. So Ric Flair is doing another one of these cash grabs.
Yeah, like 9 years later it was in TNA, and it
Okay.
was like at Slammiversary, so it's like, I mean, you know, he's still getting honored. And now it's like, you know, the plane ride from hell shit happened, so it's like he's at a point where no one's gonna put him on like national television anymore.
Right,
Like
yeah.
he's not gonna be. He's old. He's not gonna be on international television anymore. That doesn't mean that there's no one that wants to work with him anymore.
Right.
He's doing a fucking. There's a pay-per-view tonight called The Last Match of Ric Flair.
Holy shit, dude.
And there's a whole card, but his last. Well, who knows? Maybe in 10 years he'll do another one at 80.
The comeback kid.
He's 74.
Jesus.
But like, it's not even a like one-on-one. It's a tag match.
Holy shit.
It's him and Andrade versus Jay Lethal and fucking Jeff Jarrett.
Dude.
In a tag match.
It might as well be a coffin match because this might kill him.
I know, right? I mean, it's just gonna be them doing all the action, and like he'll come in and shoot a figure four and get the fucking submission.
Dude, you know, honestly, I don't respect what got him there, but I do kind of respect just the shamelessness of being like, I said I would stop so many times.
It is really, really funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that shit. Like, dude, when I went to see Ozzy Osbourne forever ago,
Okay.
it was No More Tours Volume 2.
Oh my god.
Which is so funny. I do respect it, just being like, yeah, we're gonna retire. It's the last time you can see me, you should come.
Yeah.
And then they just keep touring.
The Maestro. The Maestro.
That shit is hilarious.
Dude, that rocks.
Yeah, so, I don't know, we'll probably watch the last match of Ric Flair.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Get something good to eat instead of fucking whatever the fuck you made earlier.
You know.
Did you put garlic on your feet? Jesus. I can. You put garlic on your feet again?
Yeah, I'm trying to get the job at Burger King.
Can we just end the show?
I guess we get in the show. We're at 58.
Since everything smells like
When
shit.
did we actually start? I forget. D's dying over here, so I guess we gotta end
Yeah,
it,
since
but-
everything smells like shit in this house, apparently.
I'm saying, I'm very concerned for you, because I'm glad we're back on
You've been
YouTube.
on for like,
I'm
53 minutes.
53.
53. Well,
I'm saying,
we could say a
listen-
1.5.
I'm glad we're back on YouTube. I'm glad we're back in the HogQuarters, but I am concerned for you, and you need to figure some shit out.
I don't think that I have a problem, and I think that my life is perfect. If you can call it a life, it feels like a shell of a life at this point. It feels almost like an afterlife.
What a strange thing to say to you.
You've been saying that a lot.
I'm telling you, you're different.
It's strange how.
Anyway.
How am I different? How am I different?
Well, you've been dying the whole episode from fucking garlic.
I mean,
but what I'm saying is, I'm concerned for you. I don't want to hold you. So you got any vlogs? Let's get out of here. You know what I mean? I'm worried about you.
I think I'm perfectly fine, and this is my road and my journey. So if you have a problem with that, then maybe you should reevaluate your own life. It must be nice to be alive, because I feel dead inside. Feel like a ghost in the shell.
You got any plugs?
Yeah, Lisa has a few shows coming up this week. A show on Thursday and a show on Friday. They should be very fun. They will be, unlike this show, they will be late at night, so there's no need to worry about sun or getting baked in the hot sun.
Or days.
You won't have to worry about daylight at all. You can just sleep until the sun goes down. I've been doing it. It's very nice. And then come out and be a little creature of the night and come see Lisa playing at these two places. Check out our Instagram for details. We'll drop house show information and stuff like that later. What about you, Paige? You got any plugs?
I don't know if I have anything really to plug.
Okay.
I'm at Uncle Paige on all social media. I don't know the date yet. At the end of August, I'm fucking fighting Josh Martier.
You're fighting?
I'm fucking boxing.
Ah!
I'm fucking fighting.
Well,
so,
I'll just say go for the jugular.
I sure will. I'm trying to fight dirty, dude. I'm putting fucking...
Take a chunk out of his neck.
Yeah, I am.
Dude, you should drain.
I'm putting lug nuts in. I'm taping lug nuts onto my hand under the glove.
Dude, what's the dirtiest thing you've done in a fight?
I'm gonna get fucking dirty. The dirtiest thing I've done in a fight?
Yeah, in a fight.
I don't know. I've never really been a big fighter, to be honest. I remember one time you pissed me off wrestling, and I kneed you right in the nuts.
You did. You need me right in the nuts.
Yeah.
I remember that.
How about that? That's pretty dirty.
It sounds like you kind of want to do that again now, with my current streak of behavior.
I mean, I'm not mad at you. I'm worried about you.
I know you, and I know I'm not great about reaching out either. I know I tend to keep to myself, hole up in my little crypt, and be a recluse. And Paige, you know what? I just want to say I'm sorry, and I would like to bury the hatchet and have a piece of that Texas toast with you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Before we go, you want some Texas toast?
Before we go,
I don't want to do anything that's gonna make you feel bad. But I do appreciate this as a peace offering.
I mean,
the past couple weeks of shows have been weird, and we're in this together.
They've been weird. They've been weird. We've been cursed, and I haven't been feeling great. I haven't been feeling very alive lately, I'll tell you that much.
Okay.
And garlic is medicinal, so maybe it'll help me out.
Right,
yeah,
my thought process, I know.
You're so thoughtful, Paige. What was I thinking?
Thank you.
You're so thoughtful.
Alright, let me grab the garlic bread.
Let's grab the garlic bread.
I mean, come on.
Let's grab the garlic bread. I will, see if I can fly up to the couch seat again. And then can you please brush your teeth after this?
Okay.
I know I'm being really anal. Can you please just brush your teeth?
I can brush my teeth.
Please, thank you.
Alright.
It's not that.
Alright. We'll do a little toast. Ready?
Let's
we'll do a little garlic toast.
We'll do a little
Texas toast.
Do a little Texas.
Alright, ready?
Damn it. Could you pick mine up actually?
Just get a hold.
Okay.
You can hold my hand if it makes it easier for yourself. Ready?
Okay, there we go.
To honor.
To honor.
To getting honor.
Getting on.
To keeping honor.
Oh my god.
And if you can't come in her, come on her.